So do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what is going on? It is Soggy Boy back with another episode of Garbage Time. Woo woo! With me today, I have the very esteemed three gentlemen here, James, Drew, and newest member, Nick. Boys, what's going on?
Made to the big time.
Nice.
Oh man, do we have an episode for you guys today?
No, that's it. End the show.
Yeah, actually, that's it. See you later. Bye.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we got something special for you guys. Our first live mock draft that we're doing this year is going to be happening on this episode. Each one of us is going to pick a team. We are going to act like that team. We are going to be that team's GM. End of story. James?
Nice.
Are you going to pick your team now, or would you like to surprise us later on?
As we know, I'm a Browns fan, so I'm not going to wait for this, however many rounds we end up doing to get 3 picks. So I'm going to go with the Colts.
All right. So it is now established we're doing a 3-round live mock draft. I will be drafting for the Patriots. Drew will be doing his Packers. Nick will be the Giants, and James has selected the Colts for some reason.
It's the most interesting one. I forgot to be honest.
Electric pick at number 4. So we'll see. But that is our plan for later in the show. But first, we got some news, some headlines, and we even have another special top 3/5 coming at you. I won't reveal that yet, but news, headlines. What's going on in the world of football this week, James?
Not a whole damn lot, Zach. Gotta be honest with you. OBJ ends up signing with the Ravens on $15 million 1-year deal. Overpaid as hell, and it's just less money that they can allocate to Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, pretty much. And then other big news coming out of the bottom left-hand corner here: Saquon not signing his tender.
Fully agree.
How do we feel about that?
It's got to be done, man. He's got to get paid. He proved himself last year, and I think he's gonna get it. Hopefully, as a hopeful fan, anyway.
We'll see. I mean, there was talk of the Giants possibly going and getting a running back in the first round. You don't pay Zeke. You could go for Bijan.
What did I say last week? And I got called a greedy bastard.
You are a greedy bastard.
Yeah,
it makes sense, guys.
So we'll see. I mean, hey, we are doing a mock draft live for you. Maybe we'll see that pick today. Who knows? Other news outside of football. I obviously am gonna keep touting this. The Bruins break the single season record for wins and points all time in the regular season.
If you hear a wet slapping sound, this is Zack jerking it.
It literally, actually, the last 5 episodes, you can just hear it faintly in the background. Yeah, that's me. Sorry, guys.
I'm still sad that they didn't do it in Montreal.
Okay, all right. I've been thinking about this, and I've come to the conclusion that I'm okay with it. It would have been great. However, watching the game the other night, they beat it. Fantastic. They beat the Capitals. Linus Ullmark got a little dinged up. Now, if they lose this game and he got dinged up, and they have to go in Montreal and win it, I don't want them doing that. I don't want them putting out their best effort forward, especially if the ultimate goal is to win a Stanley Cup. Fair. So I'm glad they won it already. Ullmark gets a break. I don't know what he did to tweak his. It looks like his like shoulder or his ribs or something on the right side when he was sliding over to save a puck. It looked awkward. Don't know what it's going to be. I think he'll be fine, but yeah. So just to that point, I don't know. I didn't want them to go. I don't want them to go into this game kind of like, hey, whatever, we can just win it in Montreal, because then if you don't, then that starts to seep into your game too. Like, oh well, we couldn't close out the last 2 games of the season. We couldn't get this record. Not that it means a lot, but the fact that if they weren't able to do it, oh well, we didn't win game 1 of the series. Now how are we going to come back at, right? So it's a waterfall effect. So I'm glad they got it over and done with. They're on to Montreal tomorrow, last game of the season. Playoffs, they're most likely playing the Islanders, so we will see. We'll see what happens. But best regular season team of all time, Boston Bruins, 2022-23.
Nice.
Yay! Congrats.
Didn't expect it. I pegged them for like a first wild card team at best this year. So
Here we are.
yeah, here we are for sure. Great. Any more headlines that I'm missing? There's really not much going on in football right now. It's a little bit of a
Browns
lull.
think Kareem Hunt is slow. That's the only other thing. There really wasn't a whole lot going on this week.
Right. Yeah. Not too much again that I can think of. But all right, great. Well, let's transition over to our top 5/3. We're really only doing 3. It's called our top 5s, but we're really only doing 3. Top 3. It's going to be games of this century. The best games of the 21st century we are going to talk about right now. So again, as you know, this is a snake draft. Do we have a do we know who picked first last time?
Who gets the first pick?
Drew gets the first pick.
Nick was guest the last
Okay.
time, but I gave him and Sam had the first.
Yep.
And I was in the middle, so it'll be Drew, either Drew, Zack, Nick, me.
I had the last pick last time. I mean, I don't.
All right,
I don't.
so Drew, Nick, Zack, me.
All right.
Cool.
All right.
Sounds
Well,
cool.
ladies and gentlemen, Garbage Time presents top 3 games of this century.
All right, Drew, do it up.
You're on the clock. Who you selecting? First overall pick. This is a doozy.
Can I?
Yeah,
This
there's a lot of good
is got to be the best game. The best game of this century.
Can I trade the first
Yeah.
overall?
Yes, you can. I'll trade you it.
What?
Yeah.
For what? Like a pick in the mock draft?
No, fuck you. That doesn't make any sense. All right, Drew. I will trade you. Could I trade you? Drew, I will trade you the first overall pick for my pick. In return, first overall pick, and in return, I'll give you my pick, and I'll bring a cigar for you for Chris's bachelor party.
I have to trade this pick to get a cigar. I wasn't already on the cigar list.
Oh no! You're on a cigar list, I'm sure, but like my own personal stash.
Oh, all right.
Yes, mine.
Good-
Like mine. The ones that I got from
Yes,
the
the
DR.
special
Drew.
cigar
I watched them hand make these motherfuckers for me. All right, so
How long ago did you get that cigar?
on the cruise last year.
Okay, so naturally it's been an
Exactly 1
humidifier, right? Or humidor?
Oh no, it's in a case in a container. Yeah, it's fine.
Mm.
It's chilling.
Taken care of, boys.
All right. Well,
Max spritz it every morning.
I keep it 45% humidity down here at all times just for the cigars. I wish I was kidding. It's really not for the cigars, but it is 45% humidity down here.
all right. Well, considering I don't want this pick, that's a deal.
All right, cool. I will bring you a Dominican cigar, and I've traded up to the first.
Ladies and gentlemen, the first trade to ever happen in a fucking snake draft.
Amazing.
Of
That was great.
picking,
Let's
I
just
guess.
savor this moment.
And
With
we're
the
going to point
first
out before Zach makes his pick is fuck you, these are football games across the board. There are college football games on my list at least.
Not mine.
All right.
Tap
So-
my number.
Obviously, there's going to be bias here because some of the best football games have been played by Patriots teams. Sorry. Get it. I know you want to shoot yourself. It's fine, James. I know you haven't seen good
Just
football in
make the
25 years.
pick. It's a valid pick. Stop defending.
We already
it.
know where you're going. Just fucking say it.
I'm going Patriots Seahawks Super Bowl Super Bowl
that's
49.
not where I thought you were going.
That is
actually.
that-
Where we're going either.
No. So, and the reason why I didn't go with the Falcons Super Bowl, which again, it's a pick up there. I consider that the greatest comeback of all time for sure, but it was a tale of two games. It wasn't really one game altogether. It just felt like a disjointed mess of two different
you got
games.
2 games in one. That's
Yeah,
That is
obvious.
double the game, Zach. Quick math. Carry the two,
But
that's
it
double
doesn't-
the game.
But no, it's like a half a game and a half a game. It wasn't like a full. I don't know.
You just
It
said it was
wasn't.
2 games. You said
It
was
wasn't
2 half
competitive
games.
until the very end. The Seahawks Patriots Super Bowl was competitive the entire way through. There were multiple lead changes, game-winning drive, a circus catch, a pick at the goal. I mean, like it had everything.
I'd also
Everything.
like to point out that the Falcons Super Bowl went into overtime, so it was like 2 games in change.
I understand that, but the better game of the two was the Patriots Seahawks Super Bowl. I'm sorry, it was. As a Patriots fan, you guys should be applauding me for that, and not just going straight up to fucking greatest comeback of all time bias.
Yeah,
It was amazing
would've been-
for
I
sure.
thought that was an easy one.
I'm proud of you for picking the game that was given to you by Russell Wilson and his
No kidding.
It was, but
dumb
again, it
ass
was an amazing game. It was the best game I've ever seen in my
till
entire
the
life.
last play.
Oh, okay, to the last play, but there's no one to blame but Russell Wilson and Pete Carroll.
Yeah, well, I'm blaming him.
Right? I'm just saying. Don't point your anger at me. I'm not the bad party here. I didn't decide to run it.
You're
pass it.
here and they're not.
Marshawn Lynch. Yeah, fair enough.
I mean, you traded up for a game that probably would have been there. That's the thing I'm confused about.
I know.
That's really not true, though.
I wasn't going to pick that as my
Certainly
first
wasn't
game.
I mean, to be completely honest, I really need to get rid of these cigars. So it didn't really matter to me. I'm not gonna lie. So I just wanted it to go on record that it was the first pick overall because, again, it was the best game I've ever seen played. So
All right. So who do we decide is next? Nick?
Yeah, I feel you guys know where I'm going with this one.
The
2007,
proper choice.
2008 season,
Yeah.
Giants upset. Probably the best game in the last 20 years.
Mhm.
That's all I can say.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the
I
game's
agree with that.
So I might have my years mixed up. Was that David Tyree or no?
yes,
Mhm.
That was
11,
Oh,
11,
Tyree.
12 was Mario Manningham. That's how you fucking remember. It's those two stupid ass fucking catches.
You know, there was a point where I almost tried to like get you a cameo for your birthday from David Tyree, but it was like
Oh, me?
$190. I was so tempted. I was this
Oh my
close.
God.
That would have been the greatest thing of all time. Best $200 you could ever spend.
We'll do it and put it on the podcast. Make it go live.
Yeah. Oh my
Right?
God. Could you imagine
We'll
if we
do
like
it for
recorded
Chris's
the
bachelor
podcast?
party.
Oh,
I cried.
Yeah.
I cried when they lost.
Me
I'm
too.
I'm not sad to admit it. Fucking bawled my eyes out.
Oh God.
all right.
Fucking 9-year-old Zack do nothing
Drew's
but
back on the
perfection
board.
for 1
Alright,
year.
All right, I feel better taking this game here, but gotta go with Steelers Cardinals Super Bowl
I mean,
2009.
that's a great one.
That game was unbelievable, and I mean the ending, the 2 Larry Fitzgerald touchdowns, and just arguably one of the greatest throws I've ever seen from Ben Roethlisberger. Back corner of the end zone, Santonio Holmes.
Perfect.
That
Perfect.
game was phenomenal.
Wasn't a catch.
You're
I'm
not a fucking
honestly,
catch.
Wasn't a
I'm
catch.
honestly shocked that I'm going to be able to go back to back with these two. I mean, not like one of them because it's a college football game, but the fact that I'm about to go back to back with these, that's not a bad game. I didn't even have that on my list. That's a really good fucking game. That's a great pick. I'm just shocked. And I think Zack was the domino piece. And so unless you have anything else to say about your game, Drew.
It was a good ass game.
Still
It was a
wasn't a catch.
really good game.
You're not a fucking catch, dude.
It wasn't a fucking catch, Drew.
Who won the
It wasn't-
game, Zach?
Doesn't fucking matter. It wasn't a catch. Wasn't a catch.
Sounds like they won the game with that catch. All right. Well, I guess I'll take the 28-3. That blows me away that ended up living there, but I'll take that game because that was electric. I don't care what Zack says about his weird ass math that doesn't fucking make sense. that game was so much fun, and getting free football in the Super Bowl, great. I'll tail that with the game that got me that broke my young heart, but the season that got me into college football, the 2006 Rose Bowl, which was Texas versus USC. Matt Leinart, Reggie Bush versus Vince Young. Such a fucking electric game. Broke my heart. Devastated. I can still see Vince Young walking into the end zone to this day, but it was so good. God, I love that game.
Good game.
So now it goes back to Zack.
Did you forget how snake drafts work?
Oh wait,
no,
it does.
It does go back to Zack because we traded.
It does go back to me. Yes, you're right.
My God,
Right.
I forgot how snake drafts work.
You forgot how trades
Get
work.
fucking dunked on.
Damn, I've been served.
All right, so James, you went back to back USC, Texas, right, and then 28-3.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. That's fine. I can take the blow on that. Like I said, Seahawks, Patriots, better Super Bowl, anyways. I'm gonna go with a regular season game here. I'm gonna be controversial. Probably, I think maybe this was one of the highest scoring, if not the highest scoring game of all time.
This is a good pick.
Rams Chiefs. That game.
You stole it.
I mean, like, come on. That game was insane. There were like 3 pick sixes, like touchdown after touchdown in the fourth quarter. I mean, it was ridiculous. It was crazy. Don't usually really care for watching regular season football if it's not enticing. I don't know. I don't like watching the Chiefs, but I enjoyed that game.
That was a fantastic game. Was that a Monday night?
Yes.
That was a Sunday night game. Yep.
Sunday night.
Yep.
I think it was Monday. Yeah.
It was
That's
Monday.
weird.
Was it?
Was it
Oh,
Monday?
okay. I know it was a night game because I was up late for that. But I mean, what was it? 54-51. The Rams won that game.
Yeah.
I mean, that was insane. But yep. That's my second pick.
Cool. My turn? Me?
Mm-hmm.
Again, I feel like you guys know where I'm going with this one. 2011, 2012. Probably the 2 best games I've ever watched in my whole life, dude. Fantastic game. I'm trying to decide which catch I like more. If it's
I was less mad about Mario Manningham for sure.
David Tyree obviously had some luck to do
That-
with it. The throw from Eli to Manningham on the sideline, perfect.
He was sacked. I have no idea how he got out of that. But
Me
besides
neither.
that-
And usually, if it was a regular season game, they would have blew the whistle. But since it was the Super Bowl, they let it play. Can't really ask for much.
It's true. That's true.
But yeah, there goes my second.
All right. So we got 2 Giants Super Bowls, a Patriots Super Bowl.
And now we get a Rams Titans Super Bowl.
Oh, the one you
I don't know about that one, Drew.
What do you mean you don't
I don't
know
about that one.
That was a phenomenal game.
Oh, the game itself was fine, but when did that season start?
It doesn't matter when the season started. It matters when the game happened.
Okay, when was the game?
The game was January 30th, 2000, baby.
Okay, you're good then. My bad.
Bada bing. Bada bing.
That was a
But
very
yes,
good game.
God, yeah. That was very early in my days. I've only seen that game once or twice, but I mean, you can't write a crazier end to a Super Bowl other than, Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll can write a crazier end to Super Bowl. That's why that game got picked before this game.
Fair.
I think that just the sheer stupidity of that play call elevates it just a whole nother level.
Oh,
Yeah.
Completely.
Like,
New England was
Really-
given the Super Bowl.
listen,
Hand
that's
it.
fine.
Here you
Give
go.
me a Super Bowl. I still got 5. Take it away. Don't care. I still have 5. So y'all can suck nuts.
You don't have shit. Patriots have.
You ain't
I have replica rings, James. Okay.
for all 5.
For reals though, I do have them. They're awesome.
For all 5.
For 6. For all 6.
Oh, did you jump to Tampa Bay when Brady went?
I'm like really confused because like we won 6 and then Brady won a 7th in Tampa. So.
Okay,
That's true.
Yeah, but you only get to claim 6.
Oh, I'm not claiming. I am not claiming. When Tom Brady left, I was like, fine, see you later. I was not the BOTA boy that jumped ship along with Tom Brady. I stayed a Patriots fan.
That doesn't sound right.
Certainly does.
All right, Drew, your pick's back up.
Oh yeah, that's right. God,
Is-
snake traps. Son of a bitch, huh?
Forgets about snake traps, trades.
All right, I'm gonna take another game that the Patriots were involved in, but did not win. To go with Nick's theme, I'm taking that good old 2007 AFC Championship game where Peyton Manning rallied his
2006
worthless playoff bitch ass and put together one of the most impressive comebacks of all time.
And
Peyton Manning's fucking terrible in the playoffs.
Played the Bears.
Yeah.
The Bears, my goodness.
Yeah. And lost to the Saints.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Brutal.
So,
Who's up?
It is Nick.
That was pick. Was that pick? That was
that's
pick
it.
2 for you, right, Drew?
That's
That's,
3.
yeah, no, pick 3.
That was 3.
Yeah.
Oh right, you went. My bad.
Snake draft.
My bad. I got them mixed up in my mind.
My last one.
Forgot how snake drafts work.
I'm between 2 games, boys. 2 games. And I'm going to stick with the Giants, obviously, because I am a crazy fanatic. I think I'm going to go with the NFC Championship game of 2008 against the Packers. Finished it off in a winning field goal, 23-20. Those are some of the best years of football. All my
Drew,
memories.
how's that feeling for you?
Sorry, man.
Gonna taste zero medicine, huh?
Could have been worse. It could have been the wild card
Yeah,
game. Could have been the 2014 wild card game.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Or divisional round when you knocked us out when we were 15-1.
Oh, that was
fun. It was between the Packers and the Niners that the Giants always had their number.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was, but it was perfect, and I loved it, every second of it.
Yeah, well, the Niners have our number 2, so
big time.
You guys just can't catch a break.
Oh, nope.
It's bad. It's not gonna get any better anytime soon either.
Nope.
Couldn't beat the Niners, the Bucks, the Rams.
Hey, we beat the Rams. We are
Seahawks.
good against the Rams.
Oh, sorry, the Seahawks.
Hey, fuck you. Don't even talk about the Seahawks. All right.
I love how I wasn't even the one that brought that up, and I got that directed at me.
You did. You brought up the Seahawks.
No, James said Seahawks. Come on.
I checked the tape on
I
that
heard
one.
you say Seahawks.
Anyway,
I also
all right,
heard Zack say Seahawks.
it's fucking back to me. God damn it.
Bias.
Oh, I'm gonna go back. Patriots bias. A playoff game. I mean, what else am I gonna go for?
Just say Tuck rule.
I didn't pick one Packers game, asshole.
That was a good game, but I mean, it I don't know. The significance of it is obviously up there, but one of the best games I've ever seen was the 2018 AFC Championship, Patriots Chiefs.
Fantastic.
Amazing game, amazing atmosphere.
Yeah, but fuck D Ford.
Yeah, clearly. Multiple third and long conversions for Brady on the game tying and game winning drive. D Ford, thank you for that. Yeah, amazing game altogether. Even if we had lost, either team that went to the Super Bowl that year from the AFC was going to win it. So
Agreed.
for sure.
Yeah, because
Sean
scored more than 13 points.
Sure, but it still would have been a ring, so I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, it would have been more exciting.
Well, maybe they should have put up more points against the Patriots 2 weeks beforehand, Drew, and they would have made it, but they didn't. So suck a nut.
Shut the fuck up.
James, I believe we are leaving it off with you on this lovely discussion here.
Civic.
So this is tough.
Very civil. Very civil.
I think realistically, I'm going to go back to college. But there's so
what are you gonna
many.
study?
Huh?
You're gonna go back to college? What for?
Nursing. Dude, I don't. There's
He was
three.
thinking of
There's
something
three I want to
so
do.
clever, but he couldn't. He just said nursing.
I know. So like my heart wants me to pick Mahomes versus Baker in 2016 because that was electric. That was college football, like in its purest form. But like, and I just said that, dude. I don't know. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna pull the trigger and go kick six. I don't want to, but like the circumstances going into it, one of the most electric plays in college football history to end a game. Everything that went into that game was just breathtaking. It was
also a good game.
It was also a good game, but most of what everyone's going to remember is the kick six, and hence the name. So, as much as I want to talk about the 2007 Fiesta Bowl, I'm going to talk about the game I like actively remember watching. Kick six finishes off.
Shit. Well, that was a good slate. Let us know, guys, what you think about our picks. I definitely want to get a graphic out there because there's a lot of controversial picks in here.
I know. I actually have to get on making the graphic for this one.
From my end, apparently. No, that's fine. Great. Well, it is that time of the show, ladies and gentlemen. We are past our top 5-3, whatever fucking number we got here. We are going on to our BOTA mock draft, our BOTA live, whatever the hell you want to call it, mock draft special. What is going on, boys? We ready to do this?
No.
He said no.
No.
We are ready to do this.
Great. Thanks.
I got it up. We're doing 3 rounds.
Oh, good. I'm glad it's finally working for you, James.
I hate you. All right, 3 rounds.
I hate myself. Don't do turbo.
Turbo!
Definitely don't do turbo. Do slow.
Turbo! That's my favorite movie. All right, so we'll do slow.
I wish there was a fucking way I could get on here.
Can I have the Jets' first round pick in exchange for my first round pick and Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah, that one makes sense to me. We can just run that, and you should be able to like push it through. Or I guess I can do that. Huh.
So you're moving up 2 spots for Aaron Rodgers?
Well, no, we should just talk about realistically. That's the pick.
There will also be more, but for like this round, like I feel like I should be 13.
Okay. Well, when we're about to hit the Jets pick, we can pause.
Yeah,
I can fucking do it right now. Nut butt.
Or do it right now.
I can do it right now.
This is the beauty of doing things live, ladies and gentlemen.
But now we kind of have to look at it. Do we get another second or third round pick in this draft?
I don't know. Do you, Drew? Is that what you want?
Yeah, fuck it. I mean, Drew's call overall, I guess, but fuck it.
You can completely force the trade, but there is a trade acceptance percentage on the bottom.
Third round pick. That doesn't feel unrealistic.
Where the fuck is Green? Am I blind, dude?
We don't see it.
Yeah, I don't see
it either, right?
Don't see it.
All right, I guess that's why.
We don't see the drop-down menu. Oh, that.
All right, so what would you like to do? Aaron Rodgers for the 13?
Yeah.
So are you moving up, or you're trying to get the 13th?
I think he's saying the assumption here is that Aaron Rodgers goes for the 13th.
What? This trade will likely be accepted. I can just get Aaron Rodgers for the 13th? No, I want to swap for the 15th.
What?
You want to swap pick?
Yeah, and then give me a second round pick.
What? I don't understand if the trade can be accepted. Why you not take?
Because that's not going to happen realistically.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Good point.
I guess that's
okay.
That's fine.
So the trade is Aaron Rodgers in a 15th for the 13th overall and the 42nd.
From Cleveland. So the Browns are picking for the Packers.
All right.
Cool.
Cool. Are we ready to go?
Let's do it.
All right. Everybody can see what's going on. We're going to start this draft. Oh, God, this is slow. All right. Well, I can pause at any time. You just let me know when to pause. Bryce Young goes number 1 overall. CJ Stroud 2. Will Anderson 3. Brings it to me. And they like tall white quarterbacks. So let's just go Will Levis. Easy.
Wow. Over Richardson, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
I hate Anthony Richardson, but I keep going back and forth too much for me to decide. Ooh.
Yeah. Isn't that like
Chicago? Devin Witherspoon. I love him in Chicago. JSN to the Eagles.
I'm sorry. What? Come on.
That's nuts.
Wow.
That's terrible.
Christian Gonzalez goes right before to the Texans. Drew is on the clock.
Woo! We here, baby. We here. This is tough.
Let me know if you want to filter a position, Drew.
I would like to. Can you show me some offensive tackles, please?
Offensive tackles. I can also select multiple things, I believe.
Just offensive tackles for now would be lovely.
All right, who has had a recent ADP jump? Anton Harrison and Broderick Jones, both large linemen.
Large.
If you want me to click on any of them, I can as well.
I have a trade.
Good. Wow, Zack has a trade.
For me?
No, not for you, just in general.
Dick.
Okay, I can't trade right now.
This is literally the Patriot way, dude. You trade out of your first round
You're
pick.
going to have to wait until the next pick to trade, apparently. Suck a nut.
Oh, I'll wait. I'm just letting you know that when my pick comes up.
All right. Sounds good.
Not here to interject. Just want to make sure I'm heard.
Go back to sorting out offensive tackles.
Oh, this is tough.
Go back to Darnell Wright. Take a look here. Darnell Wright, really good run blocking grade. Great pass blocking.
And his 15th to move up to want to select a tackle, but tackles aren't. God damn it, Drew.
I'm looking. Shut up.
Goober.
Shades of oops.
Can you get the hell out of Darnell Wright?
I'm sorry.
Yep.
Shades of Jermaine Illuminor.
Can I see Broderick Jones?
You can see Broderick Jones. Broderick Jones, fantastic large lineman, very well rounded, great pass blocking. Not a shock there. The trends have him spiking down recently for some reason, but he is most drafted by these 3 teams. And the analyst says he's built like a sequoia tree, thick lower half. That's an interesting one.
Never heard that before.
I've never seen
Shades
it either.
of Donald Penn. PFF is
Yay.
just pulling out anybody they can at this point.
All right. Can I see some tight ends, please?
You can see some tight ends, Drew. Woo! Take off offensive tackles. We're just gonna fund the whoa. Relax. Just dial down there, guy. Tight ends, you still have your pick of the litter. Darnell Washington sitting there as the fucking tight end 5. Luke Musgrave, Sam Laporta, Michael Mayer, and Dalton Kincaid still available right now.
Drew put himself in a really tough spot.
Yeah, you really kind of fucking.
You really fucking.
Just for your own viewing there.
What does it matter?
Put on just letting you know there's
I
wide
would have been
receivers
picking
available.
2 spots away from it. It makes no difference.
And it puts a little more pressure on your trade for you to pick well.
I guess, yeah, whatever. Fuck him.
Yeah, sure. James, can I just while he's looking, are you able to scroll down so I can see the teams that are coming up?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you.
Ha!
I love that. That's amazing. Keep going. Great. Okay, thank you.
You know how many names? Sorry, Drew. What was that?
I want Zay Flowers.
Drew selects Zaymondre Flowers. I don't know if that's his actual full name, but Zach is on the clock. Zach, you said you wanted to do a trade. Talk dirty to me.
All right. Can you please bring up the Cincinnati Bengals?
His name's Xavier, by the way.
That makes more sense.
I would like the 28th overall pick. Yes, 28th overall pick. You know exactly who I'm looking for. Thank you. I appreciate that. T. Higgins.
Oh, you did want T. Higgins. That was,
I wanted T.
Okay.
Oh, I want T. Yep.
He wants the 28th overall pick. T. Higgins.
And assuming you will want. Yep.
They're not interested in it at all. Hilarious. And then they need a tight end, so why don't you trade them Hunter Henry? They just signed Mike Gesicki. They want nothing to do with it.
Whoa.
All right,
that
never mind. I'll pick someone. Oh well. Well, I'll pick someone then. Fine. On draft. Jesus, this sucks. Can I see corners?
Would you like me to select anything, Zach, particularly?
Yeah, corners.
There's been a lot of good ones already off the board. Let's see what's left. Deontay Banks, Joey Porter Jr. Oh, you're living right now. Small, Emmanuel Forbes, Cam Smith, who's my guy. Yeah. Garrett Williams coming off an injury. Square peg, round hole. Great cornerback.
Go to edge.
I'm gonna leave corner on the board for you.
Leave corner. Thank you.
You've got your choice of the athletic freak Lucas Van Ness. You've got Nolan Smith, who test well. Miles Murphy, who's had another rise recently. Will McDonald's fine. Should be a first rounder. BJ Ojolari could be a first rounder.
Let me can you click on JP Jr., excuse me.
JP Jr.
Yeah.
Oh, Joey Porter. Yes. Joey Porter Jr. Great coverage. Not great in run defense. That's fine because his coverage is so fucking good, allowing a 50% completion rate to opposing quarterbacks. He was tied for 44th in forcing completions. Does not tell the full story, though. Trends, he's been spiking lately. People want him to stay in Pennsylvania. Analysis, massive wingspan, envelops receivers at the line and can play the catch point from behind. Shades of Carlton Davis. First name I've actually recognized out of this whole shades of.
Yeah, I'm going to draft him. Solid.
Joey Porter Jr.
My big thing with the cons there is that he was penalized 10 times in 2021, and that's a huge thing that I know that the Patriots coaching staff can work out and really coach him out of. So
just wait until you guys draft Clark Phillips. Love him. Lucas Van Ness goes to the Bucs. That's a nice pickup. Bijan Robinson to Seahawks. That makes no fucking sense.
This doesn't make any sense. What the fuck?
No, Kalijah Kancey to fucking Pittsburgh. Deontay Banks in Maryland. That makes sense. Brian Brzee. Sure. Dalton Kincaid goes right before Nick's pick. Nick, you're on the clock. Let me know if you want me to select a position.
Let me see the wide receivers, my man.
This is what we talked about last week. You're going to have your pick of the litter. Right now, it just seems like Jordan Addison, Josh Downs, and Tank Dell staring at you. But not bad options.
I think I'm going to go Jordan Addison.
Jordan Addison, the extremely talented receiver out of University of Southern California, formerly Pittsburgh. Brian Branch goes to Dallas. The Cowboys, the Bills for some reason go Michael Mayer. I'm sure Bills fans love that. I don't know why I keep mixing up. Mazzie Smith should be a first rounder. Will Darnell right at the back end of the first round. DeJuan Jones jumping up lately. Will McDonald to Kansas City, that also not in love with that pick. Anton Harrison ends up in the second round. Dallas gets BJ. No, rewind. Why can't I fucking name a team right? John Michael Schmitz, amazing center, great fit in Arizona. Now it's my turn. We need a wide receiver, a tight end. Whoa. I don't actually think they need a tight end as much as this is saying they need a tight end. They do need some offensive line help. This is going to get so much fucking hate. Osiris Torrance should not be here. Osiris Torrance is a first-round talent. He's built like a mountain. I love him. Look at that run block grade. Jonathan Taylor in front of him. Freaking no-brainer. I hate that he's there, but we're going to take Osiris Torrance to the Colts. Moving on, the Rams go Cam Smith. Seahawks Darnell Washington. I don't hate that, honestly. Emmanuel Forbes ends up as a Raider like that. Not even going to try. Ends up in Northwestern. Jalen Hyatt goes to the Saints. Coming up is Drew Felix. Also not going to try it, but my favorite Kansas State edge rusher goes off the board ahead to Tennessee. Bolster up those trenches. Drew, you're up.
Can I see offensive tackles and tight ends again, please?
You can indeed. Leading the board, Sam Laporta, Luke Musgrave, Matthew Bergeron, Cody Mauch, who had a fantastic Senior Bowl. A little undersized. People think he might be a guard in the NFL, but he is a mauler. He's such a fun tackle prospect. And then you start getting a little bit later with the Tucker Kraft picks, but it's all about how you value them, Drew, not how the board values them.
This is true.
That trade does not seem to be helping you out, Drew.
It's doing fine. All right. Can I have Sam Laporta?
Samuel Laporta. It's Laporta out of Iowa. Tight end gets filled and moves on from the. Why can't I think of his name? Anyway, Josh Downs goes to the Jets. That seems repetitive. Hendon Hooker ends up in Tennessee. People have him rising up fat right now again. Well, Drew, you're back on the clock. Talk dirty to me, boy.
Can I see all of the defensive linemen, please?
You can, in fact, see all of the defensive linemen. This is a tough one for you, Drew. This is a hard spot to be in.
It is. Can I see the linebackers, please?
I guess, do you want me to add them in? Okay.
That's fine, yeah.
Add in a linebacker. Oh, okay.
Jesus.
Yeah, let's just start over with that.
You can. That's interior.
Yeah, let's just add.
That's all right.
You want interior offensive line too?
No. I don't want the tackles either. All right, cool. Thanks.
Trenton Simpson, talented linebacker out of Clemson. Another mauler. Drew Sanders, who's a little bit undersized, but people tend to love. I'm not as high on Drew Sanders. Jack Campbell is arguably the middle linebacker one in this class, depending on who you talk to. Apparently, somebody with Dane Henley will have him, but Jack Campbell, big size. Dorian Williams, who is just a beast, does not miss tackles often. Overshown. Reminder, I can also click on one of these guys if you would like. Just for the record.
Can I see Jack Campbell, actually?
You fucking can, dude. You can see old Jackie Boy Campbell. He is a pass rush average, great run defender, super great in coverage. You gotta expect that out of him. Great grade. Dakota State, he had a great game against. Oh, no Packers fans seem to want Jack Campbell, but Drew does. Drew is Jack Campbell. Shades of Logan. You can have Jack Campbell, Drew.
Yay.
Jack Campbell. Now, Zack back on the board. He has 2 trade offers. Just showing you there, no big deal. Anyway, moving on. Zack, Talk to me, baby.
Can I see wide receivers and tackles, please?
I feel like Vanna White with this. It's very interesting. Oh, that's why I was doing that. Okay. Well. Tackle, wide receivers. Wide receivers, Nate Dell still on the board. Cody Mouch, Matthew Bergeron, don't really know much about. Michael Wilson, who's had a tremendous rise recently. Rasheed Rice, A.T. Perry, who's been slept on heavy. Cedric Tillman, I love, just fell because of injuries. Wanya Morris, unknown. Blake Freeland, surprisingly slipping a little bit. Really talented tackle out of BYU. Martin Mims, oh my God, that makes me wet.
Can I see A.T. Perry, please?
No.
All right.
And moving on. A.T. Perry receiving grade 83.5, 2.57 yards per route run, contested catch rate at 44%, 9% drop rate. He doesn't really stand out in one category necessarily. Hey, Packers. Has had a little spike up recently after being relatively high. And there's nothing analysis-wise, so good luck.
Now here's a guy.
All right. Then can you go to Tank Dell, please?
This feels like the slower way to go about this.
I thought it was going to work a lot better, if we're going to be honest. My man Tank Dell, undersized as hell, but he made it work. Speed. Missed tackles force. He was in the top 50. Deep catches, top 50. Screen catches, 55th. That's fine. Deep yards, 71st. 84 receiving grade trends. He is spiked down because people don't like size. They get really scared by that because of fucking idiots. Spiked up to his peak here. And that's sitting somewhere in the middle, right back where everything kind of evens out.
I'm going to draft me some Tank Dell, James.
Shades of Darnell Mooney. I don't hate that comp.
Patriots
Dell goes
to move back into more of a smaller frame for wide receiver, and especially with the slot play. So I'm going that away.
Bruce Sanders to the Lions. Matthew Bergeron to the Steelers. Keanu Benton and Cody Mouch to Miami. Sure. Tooley, not even going to try. Edge in there. That's fine. Keely Ringo. Didn't realize he was still on the board. That's a solid late pickup. Dane Henley. I don't know much about him. Pass. Steve Avila. Solid. Don't hate. Isaiah Foskey. Expect him to be hired. Don't expect him to be a second-round pick. Just going to say that now. And, Nick, we're back to you. Talk to me.
Can I see the safety and linebackers, please?
Of course you can, guy.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Well, of course. Antonio Johnson sitting at the top there. Really talented. Jordan Battle, who doesn't get as much credit as he should because of Brian Branch. Jamie Robinson, who's a phenomenal safety. Trenton Simpson still on the board. I don't know much about Anthony Johnson, so that's why I passed over it. Dorian Williams, Sidney Brown, Ronnie Hickman.
Can I see? Can you go up? If we're not already at the top, let's see.
Do you want Antonio Johnson or Anthony Johnson?
Didn't even notice that.
I didn't either. It's a good one.
Can you click on Trenton Simpson for me?
Oh, friggin' course. Again, Trenton Simpson. Thick McThick coming out of looking a little cross-eyed out of Clemson. Athleticism is often in question, but it really should not be. He plays well, does a lot of things right, but doesn't really jump off the board in grading, apparently. Trends have him dropping recently. Steelers fans love him. Lions fans love him. Shades of Willie Gay Jr.
You got very low body fat. That's important.
This is where I don't get it because so many people have been questioning his actual athletic ability, but everything I've read on him and seen is just impressive. So, sure, do your thing with that one.
I think I'm going to beef up the defense and take this guy, Trenton Simpson. Add that linebacker help.
That's a great pick. I do not hate that in the slightest. And we're moving on, 17 teams picking before me. The Buffalo Bills goes Julius Brent, Luke Musgrave to the Cowboys. Antonio Johnson seems like repetitive to the Bengals. Luke Whiteplayer to Chicago. Love that pick. Joe Tippmann, the Birds. That's fine. Long-term replacement. Siaki Ika going to fucking Kansas. Zach Charbonnet going to Chicago. I love that. Chicago's AI fucking crushing. Derek Hall going to Arizona. Rasheed Rice goes to, okay, I guess if they end up moving on. Clark Phillips, my God, him and Patrick Surtain would be a good combo. Andre Carter going to LA, that's a steal. DJ Turner they just keep drafting cornerbacks. Tyreek Stevenson. Cedric Tillman in Tennessee, I love that. Keep him in there. Devin Auchan actually could be a nice complimentary piece. Gervon Dexter, Tyler Scott, and Zack, you're back.
Let me see them tackles, boy.
Man, you have waited on tackle. Now you got Juana Morris, Blake Freeland, Tyler Steen, Jalen Duncan, and Nick Saldivari, plus all these guys. You want to check out Jared Borsch?
Yeah, I don't want it. No, I don't want Raekwon. I'm all set. Okay, let me see running backs.
Ooh. Dwayne McBride, Tank Bigsby is in here for some reason still. That makes no sense. Dwayne McBride, super slept on.
You don't even have to keep going. Give me double Tank.
I had a feeling that's where you were going.
Give me double Tank, baby.
Then the Rams are going to go Blake Freeland, a pick I think you should have taken. But the Packers are back on the board. Woo! Yeah! Woo! Go Drew! Yeah! Woo! Yeah!
Defensive line, please.
All of the defensive line are going to go D.I. Kobe Turner still available. That's interesting. Nick Herbig, Isaiah McGuire, Carl Brooks, Kobe Turner, Moro, KG Henry, Zach Pickens, Jacqueline Roy, Byron Young, Kobe Wood. No, I'm just going to stop. Anyway, talk to me.
Can I have a look at Carl Brooks, please?
Oh, you can, and I do love him. Carl Brooks, slept on edge rusher. Bowling Green does not get a lot of attention. Great pass rush, great run defense,
Holy
great.
shit.
Gets knocked. Yeah, it gets knocked because of the level of competition. That is helmet scouting out its finest, folks. Chicago loves him. The Pats love him. And Green Bay, 5 cent want him.
Give me Carl Brooks.
Solid pick.
Carl Brooks. I don't know how I made that sound. Anyway, I am on the clock now. Let's see what the fans are saying. They want a wide receiver, a cornerback, or a quarterback. Stupid, maybe. So we're going to just look at – oh, fuck. No, done. Garrett Williams. My God, this man was good. He was athletic as fuck, and he just was the wrong type of fucking player that they needed. But they need cornerback youth. I'm going to bank on him coming back from that injury strong. Garrett Williams, suck a nut. Tyler Kraft goes to the Steelers. Michael Wilson to the Lions. Sidney Brown, Marvin Mims in Seattle. That gets me excited. Jordan Battle going out to Miami. I love that. Jalen Duncan. Okay. Nick Herbig. Sure, I'm sure it's going to end up being a steal for them because that's how things work. They don't need another edge rusher, but that's fine. Jacqueline Roy to LSU or to Minnesota. That makes sense. Zach Harrison. And we're right back to the Giants. Talk to me.
Let's go center. Let's see what that offensive talent
He wants to look at some interior offensive linemen. Juice Scruggs, that's a fucking name. Andrew Voorhees. Andrew Voorhees' unfortunate injury during this whole process. It happens every year. There's always one very talented guard, but that's not what you're looking for. You're looking for something in the center. Oslugan Otawatimi.
Props for you to try and pronounce that. I didn't want to try.
I went for it. It didn't sound good.
Dude, I'm drafting Juice Scruggs on name alone.
I know. Let's see Juice Scruggs. Let's see what he's about.
Juice Scruggs. Run block grade solid. Pass block grade, solid. Zone grade, solid. The gaps, all right, but the true class is good. Anyway.
Oh boy. Let's take them. Let's do it.
Hell yeah, Juice Scruggs.
We're gonna do it.
Scruggs going there. It doesn't appear. 13 picks remaining in the mock draft. We are out of user picks. We're just gonna zip that up. And grading our drafts. Let's see what PFF said about us. They hate jumps. Let's see how everyone did.
I'm expecting a C- at best for my draft. Sure.
I'm gonna get flat B. I'm gonna go flat B for me. Eventually. You ever try to like peekaboo it and see if it'll like go fast? Ah.
All the time, yeah. Actually. Come on.
Maybe we won't get grants. Who knows?
Try hitting full. Oh.
There we go.
Okay. Where are the grades?
Yeah, that actually wasn't helpful.
Where are the grades?
Right, so,
God damn it.
That's the only grade. Yeah.
I thought they did that though, right? Isn't that what they did? They do it? Maybe
they do. I guess only if you do individual.
That's dumb.
So going over it real quick, I went Will Levis, then followed that up with Osiris Torrance for protections. Get two of the fucking strongest guards. I love it. I don't actually know what side he plays on. Might shoot me in the ass later. And then followed up with cornerback Garrett Williams, if I'm right. I don't think I had another one in there. Yeah, sure. And then Drew goes Zay Flowers, addresses an immediate need. This is not fun. Sam Laporta, Jack Campbell, and then didn't pick again until Carl Brooks. Really focused on the defensive after the two offensive picks to start. Zack, Joey Porter Jr., Jordan Addison to the Giants. Getting blown up. Nadell. Zack focused heavily on offense, which doesn't seem necessarily like a Patriot way, but I don't hate it. Tank Bigsby following that up. Juice Scruggs, pick of the draft.
It doesn't seem like a Patriot way necessarily, but I think there's going to be a big focus on Bill O'Brien and him and his offense. And I know Bill can draft players in the late rounds, especially on defense. So I think you're going to see that, or you should see that if Bill O'Brien is in charge of the offense. He'll be drafting these players. So
I just realized that all of Nick's fucking messages are probably coming up, which is very funny.
What messages? What do we got?
No, not you, Nick. Sorry.
Oh, another Nick. I was like, I don't remember.
Maybe they weren't. Best case scenario, they weren't, but who knows? Anyway, that was our mock draft.
That was
fun. Fantastic. That was wonderful. That was our 1.0. There will be more in the near future, up all the way up until the draft.
2 weeks.
Well, yeah, I want to try and do an extended, like a 7-round draft, as maybe a YouTube short or something like that. We can put it out, but
a YouTube short, a 7-round draft.
Sorry, YouTube special. My bad. Fucking goddamn it, Drew. Well, anyways, final words for the show. Any final words after a nice little mock draft and top 5/3 show?
Somehow the Colts are going to fuck up this draft, and I can't wait.
They'll find a way.
We should learn what a snake draft is before the next time we do a snake
draft. Not football related, but basketball playoffs start Saturday for the Celtics at 3:30. Let's go see.
They're playing the Hawks, who upset the Heat, which was really weird.
Now answer me this. Now, do the Heat get another chance at making the playoffs? That's it? They're one and done?
And that's it.
Interesting.
That is it.
I think Miami's gonna blow it up next. So we'll see.
Yeah, it seems like they're gonna. A lot of pieces that are aging out.
Yep.
Kyle Lowry. Jimmy Butler.
Kyle Lowry.
Shut up. Yeah, Kyle Lowry. Jimmy Butler's getting up there too. So.
Yep. Absolutely. They're gonna need a change.
My final thoughts is I wish that this bachelor party text fucking group chat would stop blowing up my phone. And
Anyway.
Bruins, their playoffs start Marathon Monday, next Monday. Yes, if you can hear it, that is the sound of me. Bruins start next Monday, Marathon Monday. Also, Boston Marathon on Monday, everyone. Definitely missed that in our news. Sick nasty. Yep. The side note, the 2013 Red Sox team is going to be there for that game as a reunion. It's really cool. Also,
makes sense because that's 10 years.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah. So great. Well, I'm just gonna go fucking die. Thank you guys so much for watching another episode of Garbage Time. I'm Zach. For Drew.
I'm Jay.
For James. For Nick. You know where to find us. We are on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok. Our podcast you can find pretty much anywhere you listen to a podcast. Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. We are on motherfucking Stitcher. It's happening. It's live there. Never once visited the website, but we're there. So check it out. You guys know what it is. Stay soggy.
Stay beautiful.
Bye.
You're going to have to come up with the catchphrase at some point, Nick, so get ready for that.
All right. We'll do.
In the